Hey everybody, welcome back to Off the Trail. We're going to do a little review here today. This is what I'm going to call a one season review. The next three items that I'm going to review here are items that we use for a complete season, and we'll show you how they held up and we'll give you our opinions. Stay tuned. Well, the first item up is going to be the Cold Steel Parang. We used this throughout the summer and fall of 2012. As you can see, it held up very nicely. Not a lot of damage to the blade. It's still very sharp. We didn't do a whole lot of bushwhacking this last year, but what little we did do, we used this blade every time we went out. One of the best features of the blade is the fat sturdiness of the handle. You can get a real grip with that, and we went ahead and added that little strip of paracord there, make it a little bit easier to hold on to when you're chopping through the bush. But it's really nice. It's really sturdy, bigger and sturdier than you would think, especially for the price. Cold Steel really did a fantastic job with this particular blade. With the weight of the blade up here, it just it cuts through the underbush and stuff like that very easily. So have no fear if you go ahead and strap this to your hiking pack. If you get a chance to pick one up, I highly recommend it. Cold Steel Parang, very nice instrument. Next up is going to be the Fiskars X15 fiber comp handled axe. We used the heck out of this past summer, as you can see, splitting wood and stuff like that here. That's the wear and tear that's on the blade right now. Actually was using this a little bit earlier today. Held up quite well this last season. Very happy with this particular item. It processed some very heavy-duty wood, so if you get a chance to pick up one of these Fiskars X15 axes, no worries here. We drove this through quite a few logs and processed quite a bit of firewood this past season with that blade, and it's still very sharp. You can sharpen this blade up with a regular file, anything you'd like to use, a round stone, which is what a lot of guys like to use when they're sharpening axe blades and stuff like that. Personally though, I just use a straight file and go ahead and put a little bit of an edge on both sides, and have no fear, the Fiskars will hold up to it. So that's it. You can see the wear and tear on that. One season of use. And so that's going to be your one season review for the Fiskars X15 axe. Very sturdy product, very nice. I don't think this is going to fail you. So there you go. And last but certainly not least, our daily carry, our Mora knife. You can go ahead and see the patina that's been put on that over the last summer, last season. This is pretty much our daily carry knife. As you can see by the sheath, it's kind of got a little bit of paint on it from some painting I was doing the other day. We got a Ranger band on the sheath there, just in case we ever need one. Carbon steel blade, so you're going to have to take care of it. Put a little oil on it from time to time. These Mora knives, I've never sharpened this knife. The entire season that I've had it, the entire season that I've used it, never once put a steel to that knife. And I'll tell you, that thing is still absolutely razor sharp. Real impressed with the Mora knife. It's a nice sized knife that you can go ahead and just, I usually don't clip it on a belt loop. I go ahead and clip it on the pocket of my pants and just kind of carry it around with me any chance I get. Real happy with the Mora knife. So You know, a lot of people talk about one-tool solutions and stuff like that. I don't believe in a one-tool solution. I believe that there's different tools for different jobs, but that of course is a video for another time. But one season review of the Mora knife, absolutely flawless. Done a little bit of batoning with this. Shows no wear whatsoever, and again, the patina that's on the blade is again more so because these are carbon steel knives, so they're not stainless steel. They will rust if you're not careful. If you throw it back in the sheath and you have water on it or some type of oil or other type of acidic substance on there. I use this to cut a lot of fruit, believe it or not. So when I do cut the fruit with it, I have to make sure I clean it right away, or it'll rust up when you throw that back in that sheath. I like the Mora knife because it clips right into that sheath very simply. It's not going to come out. Very rugged sheath on this product. Made in Sweden, never had a problem with it. Whole season, this knife's gone with me everywhere that I can remember. So I would highly recommend picking up one of these little Mora knives. Great little product. Great to always have a blade on you. Always have some type of cutting instrument. As anybody who's into bushcraft or self-reliance is well aware of by now. I'm not going to go ahead and beat a dead horse with that. Anyhow, that's all I've got for you today. Just a quick 3 little cutting tools. One season reviews on each of them. I've only had each one of those for one season, so I figured go ahead and let you know what I thought of them after a season. And that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video.